folks, it's Doc's Market Minute for Wednesday, May 20th. I'm looking at the S&P 500, and we may be looking at an Iron Condor here fairly soon for actually the July cycle. Now, that's a ways out, and the reason why we have to go so far out is because there's so little premium to sell. And we have to look for exhaustion conditions before we can set up one of these trades. So what I'm going to look for is on the daily chart. I want to see this swing to the upside continue to the point where we get this chart to show linear exhaustion. Typically when we see linear exhaustion like this, the price will at least slow down and perhaps consolidate or maybe even pull back in the near term, and that's usually enough to create an edge for the position. So when that occurs, what I can do is I can sell a bear call spread. Now that's going to be somewhere above 220 on the spiders or 2200 on the full S&Ps. So it's going to give ourselves quite a bit of distance there into the July cycle. And then what I want to do is I want to look for that pullback, if possible, because that pullback is going to spike implied volatility and give me an additional amount of edge on the downside bull put spread. So what I'm talking about is actually legging into the different portions of the Iron Condor. The bear call spreads first, and then looking for the pullback for the bull put spreads as well. Now what I want to do when I see that pullback is, lately, because of the fact that it's been so long since we've seen a true correction, I want to give myself 10% cushion. So from the recent highs, or whatever the recent highs end up being, I want to account for a full 10% to the downside to make sure that I have enough room to be able to defend that bull put spread. And that creates a very, very wide Iron Condor, and generally something that's very easy to defend for the subsequent cycle. So again, the first key is to be patient, allow the market to kind of exhaust itself in this direction to the upside. There is a lot of energy coiled up here, so I need to be patient and allow this chart to expand to its current potential and then sell into that strength precisely when it appears to be insane to do that. This typically means that we're going against the herd, and we usually have an edge in the type of trade like that. That's it for today's Market Minute. Thanks for listening, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.